Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my favorite makeup that is under $10. Most of these you can get at your local drugstore, but I'm also going to be mentioning one product that is probably not available at your drugstore. You would have to order it online, but it's still under $10 and super affordable. Without further ado, let's start. I personally don't use a primer. I always use my sunscreen as a primer. I just feel like that works very well. I don't want to blur my skin, I just need hydration, and my sunscreen usually does it for me. At the moment I'm using the Apu Power Block Essence Sun Cream, which looks like this. I really like it. It's almost empty, but it's just very hydrating and gives you a very beautiful glowy base. So I'll jump right into foundation, and it's from Catrice. It's the True Skin Hydrating Foundation. This is a pretty full coverage foundation compared to other foundations that I've tried, but without feeling super cakey, being super heavy, or looking like a mask. It isn't the most hydrating one. It's, I think, like a natural finish. Really enjoy this. I'm wearing it today and I really like how skin-like it looks, although it has such a good coverage. I think this foundation is kind of unbeatable because it comes in a glass bottle, it comes with a pump, and it's still under $10. I don't know about the shade range, I would have to check. I use the shade 004 Neutral Porcelain and it works perfectly fine for me, I feel. So this has definitely been one of my favorites. It lasts a decent amount of time on my skin, but I do have combination too dry, so usually product doesn't really move on my face anyway. But if you have been looking for a new foundation, I can absolutely recommend this one. Today as a concealer, I actually used the foundation because it covers so well and it blends so easily, so I literally just skipped concealer altogether. But if I want to use concealer, I really like this one because it's not heavy, not cakey, not too hydrating. It's just the perfect amount of coverage. Gives me everything I want. So I don't even know how many bottles I've used from this concealer. I think, I don't even want to exaggerate, but probably like seven of these, 8. I don't know. It's like the only concealer I ever use. Period. For powder, I only have one powder that is advertised as a brightening powder, but I use it as a setting and brightening powder depending on what I'm feeling on a certain day, because I don't like to set my face too much, especially depending on the foundation I'm using. The Catrice one is kind of like a self-setting one, so I don't really need like a bunch of powder. But if I want to use powder, I always go for the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I really like this. It's very soft and buttery. It doesn't look cakey under the eye. It doesn't look chalky at all. Obviously, since I am pretty fair, it doesn't look too brightening on me. So if you have a deeper skin tone, this could be probably a bit more brightening on you. I have used this in the past and then I kind of stopped, and now I went back to it. It just does the job for me. It's mattifying enough, so this is a staple powder in my collection. I don't have a bronzer under $10 at the moment because I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So if you don't mind to add an extra $4 to $5 on top, I would absolutely recommend that bronzer. I really like it. I'm wearing it today. I don't go crazy with my bronzer, so I don't know if you're able to see, but it's very buttery, very smooth. I've heard great things about the Essence Sun Matte Club Bronzer, but I can't speak about it like from own experiences. I've just heard, but I can definitely recommend the Physicians Formula one. For blushes, we're going into Essence. I think that these are like, they're not expensive. Like, they're like $3, I think. These are so good. These are the Essence The Blush, and I have the shades 10 Befitting and 20 Bespoke. Depending on the color you're getting, they're either matte or shimmery. Befitting is kind of a matte, rosy toned blush, and Bespoke is a shimmery, warm, bronzy kind of shade. I'm wearing Bespoke today on my cheeks, and it just gives you such beautiful, warm, glowy cheeks. You look super healthy, and it's a blush color that will probably go with every look you do. I don't think this will ever clash, so if you have been looking for something that just goes with everything but you don't want to break the bank, or if you're like me and you know you only go for like cool tone pinks or like rosy shades, but you want to have at least one blush in this color but you don't want to spend a lot, get this one. This way I know I have something like this in my collection for the days that I want, but I know I didn't like spend $20. I spent under $5. So I really enjoy these blushes. They're very easy to blend, they have good pigmentation, so I think they're really good to have. For eyeshadows, I have 3 palettes to show you. First one is a pretty recent purchase, but I think it's a really good palette. The price is right. I think it's like a few cents over $10. So it's not like full on $10, but it's like 80 cents or 90 cents. This is from BH Cosmetics. It's the Digital Future palette, which looks like this. Looks very pretty. This kind of reminds me of Rem Beauty or REM Beauty. I don't know how you pronounce Ariana's brand, because the shades kind of give me that vibe, and the packaging also kind of gives me that vibe. It's like a, oh, look at me, I am very natural and soft, but I like to use a bit of color every once in a while. It's the palette that I used today. I used a few colors, like these more matte light colors, this brown in my crease, the blue kind of like on the inner part, and I really enjoy it. I think that it is, for the price tag, a really good palette. The shadows blend perfectly. This does come with 3 pressed pigments, so you have to be careful with that because they could potentially stain your eyelid. I believe the pressed pigments are this light pink color, this more deeper pink, and this purple shade. I used this lighter pink on my lid like a few days ago, and I didn't experience any staining. Do have to mention, obviously it's a pretty light pink shade, but I created the most perfect baby pink eye look by using this color and then with the white on top. I really enjoy it because you can kind of go like mauve-y, berry, rosy, but you can also go just very neutral. And yeah, I just think that this palette is really good if you want to experience with a little bit of color but not too much, because you're generally someone who likes natural tones and neutrals. I think this one is a good choice. If you know you're only neutral, you don't want to play with color, these ones from Catrice, which are the 5 in a box mini eyeshadow palettes, are really good as well. I did a makeup look, which is a dark academia makeup look, and I used this one. I also did a look with this more burgundy color. I don't know if it would be a good idea to buy all 5 of these, because you would end up with a lot of like, not repeat colors, but kind of like a similar layout where you start with a light shimmer color, a light matte, your transition or like main color, another darker shimmer, and a matte deep shade. So you can use that, for instance, to either deepen up or to smoke out your eyeliner. These palettes flow very well with how I like to do my makeup, so I find these very handy. And yeah, they're very inexpensive. They're nice and blendable. They're a little bit more powdery, but I think that's what makes them very easy to use, and they don't lack in pigmentation at all. Like, you can get a very nice deep look using these palettes. They have a bunch of different color stories, so I'm pretty sure you'll find a color story that you enjoy, but these are the 2 ones that I have. Onto lips, I still recommend either the NYX or Essence lip liners, because I have not tried any other ones and I don't feel the need to, because I know that, yeah, I could try to share with you, but I really wanted to share with you what I use. And these are the ones that I use all the time, NYX and Essence. I think they are both really good. They don't like pull on my lip. They're pretty creamy. I do have to say the Essence lip liner is a little bit creamier than the NYX lip liner, and it's even more affordable. So check out Essence. They have a bunch of colors. They are all kind of coordinated to their lipsticks, so you'll find for each lipstick a lip liner. Not that you necessarily need a lip liner for each lipstick. It is enough to have like one mauve-y kind of shade and one cool toned brown. I feel like those 2 colors will go with so much. So for lip liners, I recommend these ones. For lipstick, I wanted to share one good glossy lipstick, which is from Essence as well. It's the Cool Collagen Plumping Lipstick. It comes in a few colors. I have the shade 202 My Mind, and it's just your standard nudie pink kind of color. I think it's very pretty. It's kind of cooling on the lip, but not too much. It's a perfect everyday lipstick. It doesn't wash you out. It still adds a little bit of color to your face, but not too much. And since it's so nice and creamy, it's very comfortable. It's hydrating. Obviously, it's not going to last the entire day, but that is usually a given with creamy lipsticks. And this one is one of my favorite cream formulas I've ever tried. It just feels like butter. Smell very good. Smell very sweet, but not sickening sweet, and you can't smell it once it's on your lips. If you're sensitive to scent, this won't bother you at all. This is like under $5, I believe. Also from Essence, if you just want a gloss, a clear gloss, why spend so much money on a clear gloss when you can just get the Essence clear gloss? It's perfect. I have it on today over top of a lipstick. It just does what it should. It's nice and glossy, like it's super glossy. It is not stringy, doesn't smell weird. It's like a very good clear gloss. Also, generally speaking, Essence lip glosses have been revamped and they have just really good shades. Another one I absolutely love, and it's the most beautiful shade that you can use on its own. It's called Shadow Rose. Let me actually get it. It's this one right here. It has a little bit of color to it, and it's the most beautiful nudie kind of shade. I just really enjoy it. This new formula feels like a lip oil. This does not feel like a lip gloss at all. It's not stringy at all. I don't know how they did it. And this one is vegan as well, just like the lipstick. So if you're looking for cruelty-free and vegan makeup, Essence and also Catrice are a really good stop to shop at. We're almost done. 2 more items. Second to last is this brow mascara from Maybelline. I really like it. I think it really fluffs my brows up, makes them look super feathery. My brow hairs still stay up all day, like they don't droop. It's so nice. It kind of gives me a similar effect like soap brows do, but without leaving any like weird white residue. So I really enjoy this. The wand is pretty interesting, but it's actually what I really like about it, because I can really comb through my brows. Like in the front, my brows are pretty long, so I can really comb through with this brush. So I've heard they want to revamp this. I hope it stays the same product because it is that good. And last but not least, this is the only product you cannot get at your drugstore unless you are from Korea. Order this online and I think it's absolutely worth to be ordered online. It is my new favorite mascara. It is the Roman Han All Fix mascara. If you have stubborn straight lashes, they don't want to stay curled, mascaras weigh them down. I'm wearing it right now and I also have a video about it which I link above for you. It lasts all day, but it's still easy to remove. Like you would need a waterproof makeup remover. You can get rid of it still. Like you won't lose all your lashes don't break off. If you like more dramatic lashes, something that looks more spidery, I don't think this mascara is for you. I think this mascara is great for those who want something to define their natural lashes, make them look very nice and long and just very neat. I mentioned in the mascara video how this reminds me of K-drama lashes, where the actress has just perfectly defined natural lashes that kind of look like a very natural, I would say like fake lash. The wand is also very easy to use. It's like the perfect slight banana shape, so it's really easy to comb through. I even already ordered a new one to have as a backup because these have a pretty long shelf life. So if this sounds like something you would like, I would absolutely recommend you buy this mascara. It is so good. And they also have it in a volume version because this one is the long black version. So that completes this video. These are all the products I really enjoy that are under $10. They're all very easy to use. This is nothing that you have to be a pro at makeup. I hope you give 1 or 2 of these a try. Leave me down below what your favorites are. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that you found it helpful. Give me a thumbs up or don't. It's completely up to you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!